This hurt my heart and soul. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Duchess Jane, where we talk about all things herbs, juices, beauty, health, everything. Today we're going to be talking about the MM900 Omega Juicer and compare it to my old, I want to say old, it's 2.5 years old, NC900 juicer. It gets a little confusing, but in the video I refer to my older juicer as the 900 and the newer juicer as the MM juicer. This is what my Omega juicer looked like when it came in the mail. This is its actual packaging with the free Omega juice bottles. And here we go, we're gonna unpack. So be careful when you open it. I almost threw this guy away. It's the cleaning brush. It's like on the back side of this carton. It's super weird how they package that, but these are the parts that come with it: the housing, the plunger, the celery juice adapter, the regular juice adapter. That's the celery one. And yeah, so these are all the pieces. And the little rubber piece is kind of cumbersome. It falls out and you have to take it out and clean it, but I guess that's what creates the pressure to get all the juice out of the pulp. There's the auger and the cone. Yeah, oh, and then the top piece comes off, which is like different to my old 900 NC900 juicer that I have. Here I go showing you how to put on the celery juice cap. Oh, and there's the pulp catcher and the juice catcher. I like these containers better. There's the manual, the actual juicer, the juice bottles. Comes with 6. They're glass, and it comes with this protective sleeve. It's pretty awesome, and a pull tab to carry, to hold the bottle with. Glass, they're all glass, which is pretty awesome. This is my old 900 juicer and all the pieces that it came with. It came with 2 cones, a blank cone for, I believe, almond. I've never used any of these other accessories, but juicing almonds, stuff like that, making sorbet, and you can make pastas and all kinds of stuff. I've never used them. So yeah, and then the regular juice cone and the auger and all that. And then here we go. Here are the pieces that came with the MM900 juicer. By the way, the website does not show that it comes with that white plunger, and I purchased one and it came with one, so they need to fix that. Here I am comparing the 2 bodies of the juicers. I like the MM juicer because it has those little legs. I kind of feel like it rises it up higher, but in the end I think they're the same height. The MM juicer has the handle built in, whereas the old 900 one has one that sticks out. So the 900 juicer looks taller. It is a bit taller because of the handle, but I think overall the body height is the same. I do like the built-in handle though. And the 900 juicer, it protrudes out on the back and the front, so it takes up more counter space. It's significantly bigger than the medical medium juicer, that's for sure. So here are the 2 augers from both juicers. They're almost identical, except the little metal end is a little bit longer on the MM one. So a lot of people were asking if the pieces are interchangeable, and they're not. You'll see, I tried to use the blank cone from my 900 on the MM and the MM celery cap juicer or juice cap on the 900, and they're not interchangeable. And I think they did that on purpose. Sucks, you know. And I bought this juicer thinking I was gonna, you know, save a lot of money on celery juice, but it ended up not being accurate information. You'll see. So these are the 2 housing barrels, I believe they're called. Here are the pieces, the mouthpiece. The mouthpiece, the barrel piece, is a lot smaller in the new MM juicer. So you'll have to cut up your pieces of fruit a lot smaller. Although celery sticks do fit in there. So here I am showing you that the celery juicer cap does not fit on my old 900 juicer. And here's one thing I figured out the hard way. You cannot have the celery juice cap tightened on the auger or on the end of the barrel. It just will not allow you for it to snap into place. You have to have it on the loosest setting or not on at all, you know, clip it on or lock it on and then put on the celery cap. It's so weird how that works. So here I am. I believe I'm trying to use the blank cone from the 900 in on the new medical medium juicer, and it's not working. So they're not interchangeable, and this is like the biggest difference. There's like these two little plastic pieces that just don't fit. And this is the strainer that I bought, which is completely useless. It was like an extra $9 and it was completely useless. It lets all the pulp fall through. The holes are too big in the screen. So just use a regular mesh strainer, save yourself some money. Yeah. So here we go. We're gonna do the comparison. This is the all-time test, you know. 2 identical bags of celery from Costco, 2.5 pounds of celery. First up is my old 900 juicer. I bought it about 2 years ago for a little under $300, and it still works perfectly. I just bought the new one thinking I can save some money, and you'll see. It wasn't that big of a difference. So we'll switch over to the new medical medium juicer and test it out. So the celery pulp in my old 900 does generate a lot of pulp. And what I found in the new juicer, there wasn't a lot of pulp, but it created a lot of heat, which was weird. The juice wasn't hot, but the pulp was hot. I think from all the the squeezing or whatever it does, it like heated up. And there's even some I don't know if it's called condensation. Forgive me, I'm not using the right word, but it's like where it's heated up and you can see like the steam in there, literally. It's so weird. But yeah, you can see it creates very little pulp in the beginning, but you'll see when I take it apart later. I had to show you on another day what it looks like when you take it apart. But here I am comparing the pulp. The old 900 pulp is a lot wetter. The new juicer is a lot drier, and there's a lot less, as you can see, of pulp being generated. But so yeah, we'll just skip to the end of this bag and compare to see how much more or less juice I got out of both of the juicers. So that's a 32 ounce mason jar, and here I am straining, or trying to get all the juice out of the pulp. There's quite a bit, and both the new and old juice catcher thingies that came with the juicers, they both are 32 ounce. Both hold 32 ounces of liquid. So here we go. So I'm pouring the celery juice, filled it up to the top, and I still had, I think it was 3 celery sticks left over. I'll show you coming up in a minute. But here I am, I juiced the rest of the bag in my old 900 juicer, and you can see it's created a lot more pulp than the juicer. So here I am pouring the juice. As you can see, the juicer gave us about an ounce or 2 more, and I had 3 celery sticks left. I don't think this justifies spending $300 on a new juicer when, I was told, or I thought you would get, you would save half the money. I've heard Medical Medium say that on one of his lives, on one of his Instagram lives or TikTok lives, that you would save half the amount of money. And that's why I purchased it. Fortunately, that's not true. So here I am, I'm juicing another bag on a different day. I wanted to show you what a catastrophe, what a mess this celery juicer or this juicer makes. Look at all that pulp coming back up. That never happens with my old juicer. Like literally you have to like fight it. Push it down, push it down, push it down for it not to come back up. And taking it apart is another challenge. The fiber from the celery juice gets jammed in between the cone and the cone and the auger, and it's like horrible. It's like so hard to take apart. I spoke to Omega customer service, and they told me that you're only supposed to juice 16 ounces of celery juice at a time, and then you're supposed to take the whole contraption apart and clean it. What? Medical Medium recommends like 32 ounces, 16 to 32 ounces normally. Like that, those are the two magic numbers he always recommends. And I told her this. I'm like, who has time to take it apart and then put it back together? Like, that's crazy. My old juicer, you can juice, I do 32 ounces in the morning of celery juice, and then I make another green juice right after, no problem. It is a workhorse. This juicer, it is so subpar. It is like inferior to my 900 juicer. It was so disappointed. Look at all that pulp. Look at all that pulp. And this time I used a mesh strainer to catch the pulp. So here I am trying to get all the juice out. But yeah, I wanted to love this thing just because the body is smaller too. It takes up less room on my counter. So here we saved about like 5 sticks, but I could not justify keeping this juicer and not saving half of what I'm normally spending on celery juice. So yeah, I called customer service, and they told me they would return my money. On their website, they have a 30-day money-back guarantee, no questions asked. And but I would have to pay shipping. That's what it said on the website. But when I spoke to customer service, pause. Okay, look how jammed that celery is through that screen. That is, and look at all that pulp. Oh my God, it takes forever to clean this cone, the screen, because of all like the pressure that that the auger and then the cap create. It just jams it. Look how I can't even pull it apart. That's how jam-packed it is in there. It's horrible. Anyways, so because of COVID, the representative said I didn't have to send the items back, none of them, and they would refund me, but there was a catch. She said I would have to cut the electrical cord on the juicer, I guess to make sure that I won't sell it or use it or whatever. And that's why I ended up having to do this. That's why I ended up having to cut the cord. So yeah, look at what a mess. It's just like, yeah. And then spending the time to clean this, it's like 3-4 times longer. I wanted to love this juicer so bad, but I couldn't. And that's why I had to cut the cord on this guy. It hurt my heart and soul. What a waste. What a waste. It's been a few days since the representative, quote unquote, refunded my money back. I have yet to see it in my account. So hopefully it's just that it's taken a while, but I'm supposed to receive my full $288 that I paid. I was on discount, Black Friday discount. So, but yeah, I do not recommend this juicer, unfortunately. And I love Anthony Williams. You guys know I've been juicing you know, celery juice for 3 years because of him, and I love everything else that he does, but I cannot stand back and not tell you the truth. This juicer is not it. Do not buy it. If it's in within 30 days of you purchasing it, call and get your refund. It's not worth it. I'm sorry. But thanks for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye.